Jalen, how do you just explain the way you guys came out those first 3 series on offense? It seemed like flat, maybe not the energy.
Yeah, we came out very slow, not as we wanted to. We got to come out better, simple as that, and we got to execute things very well, and obviously we didn't today.
What was Mario's message to you guys afterward? Obviously not the result you were looking for.
I mean, obviously after seeing them 3 series, obviously he wanted to push it and say we got to execute, we got to communicate well, we got to, just execute in general. So that was his main message.
You guys did not run the ball obviously as well today as you guys have so far this year. Was it something they were doing, lack of execution, or what do you kind of attribute that to?
I mean, you got to give all credit to them. They're a very talented defense. So what they brought to us, caused us trouble. And also we couldn't get the running game going. So it was things on our side as well that we practiced and harped on that we didn't execute today. So I think overall it was on our side. But you got to give credit to them because they're very talented.
Obviously, Jay coming in there in the third quarter, it's a big change to the offense, both kind of not just like on the field, but just like mentally as like a thing. And how did you guys kind of react to that? I'm sure no one came into the game expecting that.
I mean, I trust the coaches to put whoever in that they feel like, and we're going to trust them like we're going to trust everybody. So when Jay came in, it was an adjustment, but I mean, we seen how he execute things. You see how he communicates with us as well. So it wasn't a big adjustment, but we trusted everything he said. We trusted all the calls that he made, and we just kept it going.
So you talk about Jake. What makes him a little bit different than Tyler Van Dyke if he communicates a little differently? Is there anything that stands out between the 2 quarterbacks for the leadership and demeanor?
Yeah, they're both very phenomenal quarterbacks, but Jake, more vocal in a sense as louder, and they all know their stuff. So it wasn't a big difference, but the main thing is that Jake's more vocal in a way, and we can hear him a little bit, I guess.
Did you guys talk to Tyler? I mean, what's his emotional status right now? I guess I could say,
I mean, Tyler, he just has to believe himself, and we just try to tell him every day, like, just get out your head, play your ball, when you're outside of your head, and all of us, when we play like our ball, we perform very well. So that's his main message, is got to build that confidence back up and just trust the process, basically.
Couple more questions.
You guys played in front of a huge audience last week, 107,000. Was there a drop off in emotion for you guys this week? I know the crowd's not as big here, it's not as loud. Was there at all an emotional or mental letdown at all in this game?
I mean, Coach always says we have the rest of the day to think about that game. The next day we come in and review the tape, and all that emotion is gone. So we came in the next week with a new slate, emotional state, and just focus on that team at hand. And we're going to do the same thing as this time. Like we're going to feel bad about ourselves this rest of the night, and then focus on the film and everything to prepare. I mean, we're obviously going on a bye week, so we're on to North Carolina.
Well, Middle Tennessee, obviously, you were going into the Texas A&M game. It was a real big game on national TV, and then you take on Middle Tennessee State. I don't want to ask you if you underestimated them a little, because you really don't underestimate any, but do you feel that there might have been, this is a game that you really should have won based on the quality opponent between a top-ranked team and Texas A&M versus Middle Tennessee State?
I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We obviously, I say we, everybody, we're all in this together. We looked at that team, we're going to win this game. So we came in, obviously, unmotivated or kind of slow, and we had to ramp things back up when we got punched in the mouth. So that's basically how it is. Obviously, we go into Texas A&M like, we're going to prepare for each team like the same. But, I just feel like we just came to this game like, we're going to win. And you obviously see what happened.
Last question.
How would you evaluate the play of the offensive line today?
I mean, we didn't execute how we wanted to. Obviously, we got to pick certain things up, just communicate more, get out of our heads like everybody. But on our game, we just got to get the running game going more and just our technique that we've been practicing the whole week.
Thank you, Jalen.
Thank you.